Hello, this is Zedes. Welcome back to another Mario Maker 2 video, clearing more Uncleared 2020 levels. I would like to congratulate Team 0% for finishing Mario Maker 1 last week, I guess, because the final level was a fake. So let's get back to Mario Maker 2. I don't play Mario Maker 1, so I don't care. No, I do care. It's cool. It's cool as hell that they did that. This first level was actually something I had to redo because I had a different 3D world level, and it turned out that the recording stopped in the middle, and I don't know why, but I was actually halfway through the next level and I realized I wasn't recording at all. So I had to go back and record another 3D world level. And I don't even remember, you like me getting trolled there. Anyway, I don't even remember what that one was. It wasn't the same theme, I remember, but I don't remember what it was. Fortunately, we got a pretty good one the second time around. This is a bullet mask level, and I've mentioned before that I really like the bullet mask. I think my little logo is Toadette with a bullet mask. This level is pretty good. It is a little unbalanced. You'll notice I actually got to the checkpoint, in the first checkpoint in 1 life, or 2 lives, I mean. It took me 2 tries, I think. And then it will take me like 20 minutes to get to the second checkpoint. And then I think the last section, the third section of the level only took me maybe 4 tries. So this is the difficult part right here. There's one section that we haven't seen yet that is just way harder than anything else in this level. You'll also notice me getting red coins. I got 1 red coin before the first checkpoint, so that is indicative that the red coins are not required. The only possibility is that the person put a dev key in case he failed past the first checkpoint, which only assholes do that. That's a bad game design, and I can tell that the person here is playing fair, or at least it seems like he's playing fair. I don't think I even looked in the level editor for this one. This is the part right here. So twisters are one of the jankiest items in the game, and I do wish he hadn't used them. I don't play this very wisely, and I died multiple times on this section. So you have to time the twisters and these piranha creepers, and it's just very hard to time that. But what I eventually do is I just play it very safe, because you can get back to the twisters, and the twisters actually do reset your timer for the bullet. So I did make it to the pipe. I was hoping there was a checkpoint right past that, but there's a check for the bullet mask, so you do need that. Even if you had it and you didn't know and you came out that pipe and lost it, you could probably make it. So here's what we're gonna do. This took me dozens and dozens of tries, but we're gonna kill the first one, and we have time. If I notice that it's too hard to kill this second guy or get past him, I'm going to just turn around because I have plenty of time. So I didn't finish my story about the pink coins. I'm getting them. I know that they are not necessary, but I'm getting them just to get to the bonus room or whatever it is. I missed one. I have no idea where it is, where the level it was. It could be in the first section. It could be in this section. Anyway, we got past that second section. Yeah, I don't get it, and it is. I do see it eventually. And it's just coins, and you get 3 free guys anyway, so you definitely don't need the coins. This section is actually fairly cheesable, just because you can lose your mask, and there are refills. You are supposed to just do it in 1 motion, but you don't have to. Also, I don't think this guy knew how to one-side wall climb with the bullet bill mask, because it doesn't help me cheese the level, but it does make some sections easier. Anyway, see, I lose it here, and it doesn't really matter. Actually, if you long jump into the on-off switches, you're stunned. But if you roll into them, you're not stunned, and you can do that. I do that in the future. Yeah, he wants you to lose it. It does, like I said, look, I roll, I fall. This is actually the final life because I didn't take too many tries on this one. I messed up a couple of times, but not too bad. Yeah, you can mess up on this one and still make it pretty easily. So let's see, I one-side wall climb so I can grab more bullets because I was too low to hit that B. I think the coin must be in the first section, I think, but it could have been up there. So you get the final coin. I don't have the last coin, but you missed the bonus room. But you could see it at one point, and it's just like a bunch of coins. It's not necessary. But you know, cool bonus, I guess. If you were playing this level in Endless, I would suggest you just avoid those because they're not worth it. They're a little extra risk for no reward. And that's that level. And yeah, I give it a like. I do leave a message that says that maybe that part with the twisters was a little too difficult, but it's more to explain my time. If I had played it smart instead of just trying to brute force it every time. But yeah, that was really. It's the kind of level that was probably expert, but for one little part, and that's that part that makes it super expert. So yep, on to the Super Mario Brothers, new Super Mario Brothers U level. This one is a pain in the ass. And you'll notice that I already played it a little. I had the white flag there. That was because I looked down at one point. I noticed that it still was on the last level on my recording device. And I'm like, oh shit. I have to restart. So this level, though, is very, very difficult. And partly because I'm terrible at new soup tech. But you have to do 2 quick twirls over these pillars. Perfect duck twirls. What I usually... the way I did it was I would be ducked at the start just for that spring to hit me. And then you have to do a quick jump right at the edge, twirl, land on that first pillar, and then do another one. And then there's another spike, and I don't remember how long it takes me. So I got over the 2 pits, and I landed on the spike. What I eventually, how I eventually did it was, after I got past those 2 jumps, I would just hop along, and I usually would get past it. And I won't say the rest of this level is super easy. There's also one twirl spike jump right here that I'm really bad at. I do end up... Oh, so I want to boo this level. I do. I'm not a big fan of new soup speedruns anyway, but I accidentally, and I was trying to wait till the end because of last week's snafu accidentally booing, or not accidentally, but I booed a level too quickly. He was actually teasing me, and I booed it. On this one, I'm actually trying to restart, and I get stuck, and I hit like, and I will show that life, but it's at the very beginning. I had to die at the beginning hundreds of times. So here, there's this pop part I time out. We're gonna go to the. Well, actually, I'm gonna show the accidental like first. I died hundreds of times on this jump. I swear to God, it's so hard. This is the final life right here. Yeah, it's the only way I could do it. The timer's not super tight, but it's tight enough. There's also a blind jump past that POW section, too, that kind of pisses me off. So even if it wasn't just because I hate new soup speedruns, I think it's a little unfair. It's a YOLO jump. You don't know where you're jumping. There's no indication that there's anywhere to go. And it's just kind of an ugly speedrun, too. Very... that first pipe doesn't go anywhere. That's right above where the first section is. So this part is lame, I think. It's just very annoying. So you get up here, and you have to YOLO to the left. I guess you could have assumed that, but there's no reason to. And that's it. I was at 0 on the clock. But I think if if I recall correctly, I checked his upload time and it was only like 36 seconds. So mine is 39 something, just past the 0 mark. And I tell him I accidentally liked it. I'm not a big fan of those levels. Somebody like the Beast could probably crush that and think it's nothing. If he got that in Endless, he'd probably pass it in 3 lives. Took me maybe 150 tries. The 3rd level is, in some ways, this isn't bad. It's actually like a very difficult level. You see it has like 300 tries already. There are several things that really piss me off about this level. First one is the sound effect. I don't think he spams the sound effects though, but that first sound effect is just kind of irritating. There's several really annoying jumps, and there are several blind falls. Yeah, I would just not put that in. You have to jump over some spikes. It's just annoying, and it's not like it ever killed me. There's kind of a blind jump right there. Like, how was I supposed to know there were spikes there? But, you know, maybe, I don't know. I mean, that's not the worst offender by far. This jump killed me so many times. It's a very precise jump. I'll show you a death the opposite way later, but this isn't even the first time I got this far, and I totally missed the life, but I did. That is a blind fall. You know, the first time I either fell down the pit or hit that spike. There's no way to see that. There's no indication. There's the death. Yeah, you either jump short or or hit the spike at the end. So this part is pointless. It's very easy. I would have put a checkpoint here. There's only 1 checkpoint in this level. There should have been 2. There's also just really blind shit down here too. No indication where to go. He loves the semi-solid backgrounds, which I really don't like when people use it, because you can't put arrows or coin trails on those. Well, I guess you can put coins there. There's a coin right there. Yeah, see that blind fall? How am I supposed to do that? But eventually I realized that if I fall to the left, it's actually free. There's no there's ground there. It doesn't look like there's ground there. It's a semi-solid. Here's a bomb skipping section. I'm suck at bomb skipping, bomb surfing. Yeah, it does not look like you can fall down to the left, but there's a semi-solid there, so you can. And then we get past that, and there's a shell jump, and I noticed in the editor, I did look in the editor because I wanted to make sure there weren't shenanigans, but this is supposed to be a double shell jump. But I saw that there was a vine there, and I'm like, and I missed the shell jump and killed myself. I missed the shell jump way more times than I should have, and it's very hard to get back this far, so I killed the first shell just so I don't have to worry. I know the second one's gonna fall, but with this vine, it lets me just do 1 shell jump, so it's a dev vine for sure. I'm not lying. I died maybe like 7 times on this shell jump. And maybe it was because I hadn't played in a week, so I was a little rusty. I don't know if I played any shell levels recently since those contest levels. Then I get up here and I realize that I do need to hit that switch at least. So honestly, I don't really even know why maybe he just couldn't do the left side double. That's not super easy. Usually when people make double shell jumps, they go to the right shell. Obviously, in Mario, you move right. This section after the checkpoint is quite difficult. It's also pretty blind. He's got some coins there. The backgrounds are very blinding. They make everything visually confusing. Also, like, enemies on parachutes, they're actually spike balls on parachutes here. Not easy to predict their movements. I'm very bad at it anyway. It's always the same, but it's I don't know. It's very hard. And then this section is very difficult. It's kind of a blind fall, but not really, because you can't see the spike ball. But, you know, it's hard to know when that parachute is going to fall off and, you know, where it's going to move or how it's going to move when it hits the ground. I don't blame him too much for that. There's a couple other, like, earlier... I do boo it and I give him reasons. Yeah, and then that stupid 3-block blue snake block moves left immediately instead of right where you would expect it to go. I should have guessed that, but I didn't. Once I got good at that first section, I didn't have too many problems. I did die on that spike ball section where it hits the ground and loses the parachute. I died lots there. But nothing like that first section killed me way more often. I mean, this level did have well over 300 tries, I do believe, before I started, so it's not an easy level. This is a very weird section. And I mess up and I'm like, oh great, I'm dead now. I've got to do all that shit again. This is angry sun just to irritate me more. And then I go in, there's a door, and I figure it's just a reset door, right? No, it goes to the end. I'm like, what? That's very weird. I guess maybe that final section was impossible and it's like a joke. I don't know. Very weird. Just actually very anticlimactic. I kind of wish there was a third section that was fairly difficult, but yeah, another checkpoint really would have helped that level. And I said, yeah, I booed it for a couple of blind falls and a dev vine, which honestly, I mean, that dev vine, I just don't understand why I even put it in there. You really couldn't do that double shell jump. Anyway, on to the next level. Super Mario Bros. 3 level. This is the worst level. This is so-called certified programmer, and that you would never be able to beat this without the program, the editor, the Wizardless editor, or whatever it's called. Because there's just a lot of hidden garbage in it, and yeah, this one is the only one for that massively deserves a boo. But up front, it looks just kind of like a little garbagey, but not bad. The Bowser somewhere. The stack of Goombas really high, but you get fire snowballs to kill them with, and they break apart eventually, and you can kill them and move on. It's not that hard. I don't get out of that fireballs away fast enough, so I'm dead. This one also has hidden pink coins. I'm not even sure where the final one is, but you don't need them. If you know where the other hidden keys are, you don't need them anyway. The subworld is a water level. Not necessarily horrible, and honestly, the water part is a little more fair than the rest of it. But a lot of, enemy spam, but it's not like that bad because you can avoid it. But yeah, the Hammer Brothers never the best thing to see in a level. He gives me a Shelmet, which is nice. Especially with all the Hammer Brothers, where you see me bounce a Hammer Brother off my head. I'll grab a spring here because it actually makes swimming a lot easier and a lot faster. See a bunch of garbage up above. I can't get to that section. I look at it a little. I cut out a lot of lives on this one because there's a lot of just exploring even before. Eventually, I'm like, man, there's hidden shit in this level. I can feel it because I couldn't find a pipe. I could only find this pipe, and it just kind of led back to the previous section in the overworld. And here's the Bowser that we've been dodging fire from. So I have a damage boost. I'm gonna go here. There is a fire flower over there. So we'll kill him. Oh no, I guess we're gonna die. Can't get through. We have to damage boost through these saws too at the end because there's no way to get back into this pipe. So I have no damage boost, so I have to die there. We'll go back there. If you stand down here, you can just shoot him and not die. This might be actually the final life because there's a... Oh no, it's not. This level it's very long. There's no checkpoint, and there's a lot of hidden garbage. So you kill Bowser, you get a key. There's a key in the corner here. There's another one that you'd never find if you didn't have the program. You might find that one on up top if you were looking. This one you're probably not gonna find. Yeah, we have to take damage. You see there's key coins behind these saws. There might be one behind that last saw too, I think. You can get up to 4 keys, but you only need 3. So I guess that last hidden key, if you didn't find it, you might be able to find the red coins, which are hidden. So I go up here, it's over here, the pipe. I didn't notice this at first. This is kind of where I assumed it was before I even looked in the program. You're in the water, you can actually get into this pipe without taking damage, and I do. And I'm effed. I'm soft locked at this point. Because I can't go back in the pipe, and there's no, if I could go back in the pipe, I could take damage on the jellyfish or whatever the spikes are in there. So we go back here, the next life, we are small. I still have this friend. I don't think I need that, but I don't really know. You get a star here, so you can run. There's the ending right there. But I can't get there yet. I have 2 keys, or is that 3 keys down? Yeah, that's all 3 keys that I've used. And I don't know if you go to the left, if that's death. I don't even know. I just guessed correctly. I didn't look in the program. I only looked to find the keys because I didn't want to... And the pipe. That's what I was really looking for at first. The yellow pipe probably goes into one of the yellow pipes in this section, so it's probably okay. Got a star and a boot. I really don't want this big boot. If the smaller boot would have helped me better. Because if you go in this pipe, this is the end, but you can't actually exit the pipe because you're too big with that, the boot. And it's kind of hard to get rid of. But it's possible, so I thought maybe I soft locked myself at first. But we do need to hit this P-switch because there's a brick that turns into a coin in the next room. And there it is. I lost the helmet. I'm small, but you know what? I finished the level, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. I think this one I would love to comment on, but it would be too complicated to actually give anyone the information they need to beat the level. So much hidden shit. Sometimes I won't show levels with hidden shit, but when it's like really egregious and silly, just to see where it is. That one might be an expert too. That's going to be a problem for somebody. This last level, this is the second attempt I had on it. I played it for half an hour before. For some reason, I lost the audio on this one, so well, fortunately, I'm going to be talking the whole time anyway. This is a Link level. Very, very, very difficult. You have to get 5 red coins to get in the key door to get to the end. And it's all trick shots with the arrow while you're jumping off enemies. And it took me just a really long time to perfect this. Because they're not easy. But it's you know, when you pull the bow, when you shoot. I eventually figured out, even with this first guy, that I could, if I hit him down the pit and I walked far enough away, he would actually respawn. There, I hit it there. So I didn't waste a lot of lives after that. But I had already, I don't remember how much I had when I started off. Second one, you don't need anything. You just need the bomb. That one's very easy to get. That's the only one that's no challenge. You have to prime the bomb. That's the difficult one right there. And I did it the first try on this one. We're only going to show like 2 lives, I think, on this one. But yeah, I did it. So I missed this coin, and I missed that switch. But we can go back. If we go back far enough, it just resets those 2 guys. Because you don't kill. If you kill them, it wouldn't reset them. But to bop them down the pit, it just takes them off the screen. They'll respawn. If I stabbed them with the sword, they would not respawn. So there, I got it. That one's very difficult to get to. I think he wants me to shoot this with an arrow, but it's easier if I just stab it. Yeah, it took me a while, a lot of experimenting to find when I could shoot it. That one that's down there is the hardest one, to be honest. That one took me a long time to figure out. There's a final one, too, that's not super easy. And it took me a while to realize that I could reset that one even as well. So yeah, I get up there and stab it. Go across here, kill this big guy because you don't need him. This one is there is like a heartbeat sound effect on this, meaning it's the last one. You can jump up there and grab it, but you can't land back in the spike. I actually thought about doing an air stall, but I could never be good enough. Get that one immediately on this. This is the final run. Yeah, there's no danger in the second one. This one is way easier than the other ones. And it takes the most time, so it's kind of annoying. Here, I'm going to mess this up a bunch of times, but I got really good at this. I actually had to hold the controller in a different way than I usually would. I had to use the D-pad, which I never use. I'm always a joystick player. Yeah, I'm aiming down. I was too late there. You want to let it go as soon as you're bouncing off him. Nope. Messed up again. I hit the semi-solid. If I'm on top of the semi-solid, I can't shoot under it. I need to shoot beneath the semi-solid. Yeah, I pull out my bow, I aim diagonally, and then I jump. And then perfect. I think I get this one on the first try, right? Yep. Yeah, this is a rough level. I actually like to kill this guy if I can with a bomb, just to get him out of the way so I don't run into him on accident. I think I get this one right away too, which this one took me so long to figure out. But you can, if you miss that and bounce off that guy, you can go back and reset it again. I had looked in the editor just to make sure there were no shenanigans, so I knew that there's only one key here, and it's in Morton. So I'm not even going to concentrate on Wendy even a little bit. Just got to kill Morton as fast as possible and get out of there. And that's the level. There's nothing else. So, yeah, that one's very, very tough. That one down shot especially, that was rough. Hey, if you've liked this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And thanks so much for watching. I will see you next week. Sorry for the lack of audio. You're going to go out silent. Bye.